Welcome to CodeZing.org. We're going to do a level 1 project today called Reverse Message. You can find the code and a working example at CodeZing.org/reverse. Let's head over to the website. If you go to CodeZing.org, click on the level 1 code, scroll down to Reverse Message. So this algorithm, this code, is going to take a text string, take a message, and then give it to you backwards. So, kind of cool. Let's see. Here is a test message. Let's see what that gives us back, and it is backwards. Here is a test message. So some cool things you can do with this. You can make a palindrome. So palindrome is something that's the same forward and backwards. So let's see. Level is the same forward and backward. What else? I like this one. I found this one somewhere online. Go hang a salami. I'm a lasagna hog. Reverse that. Go hang a salami. I'm a lasagna hog. Go hang a salami. I'm a lasagna hog. It doesn't quite work with the spaces, but still kind of funny. Alright. What's this one? Let's try this guy. So put this one in here. Let's paste him in. Reverse. I love Python programming. That's true. So let's get the code and start playing around with it. So just a few lines to get this project to work. And head over to your Spyder IDE. If you don't have Spyder or Python installed yet, head back to the website and follow all of the steps to get Python installed on your computer. It's open source and free. It's simple to install. There's instructions and videos on the website for getting these programs. Let's see. So the first line of our code here. Let's get a little space so we can see what's going on. So we are going to assign the variable message is going to equal the input of type secret message to reverse. So input is just going to post this text string to the console, and whatever the user types in, it's going to assign that to message. The next step is taking a reversed message string variable, and for now it's just making an empty text string. So it's just two quotes right by each other with nothing in between. So it's an empty string, and we're going to go through later and we're going to append or add to this text string all of the letters, but in reverse order. So we gotta create that variable as a placeholder for now, and we'll use it down here to put the letters into that string. This reversed message list equals reversed message. So reversed is a Python method that will take message, which is up here. So whatever we input, it's going to take that and it's going to automatically reverse it and put it into a list. So let's message list. So let's print that out and just see. Let's give it a go here. So hello, and it is creating a reversed object, and this is just a memory location where your computer knows to find that object. So it's not the actual list that it's returning a locator, a place in memory that you can find it, that Python can find it. So what we need to do to actually be able to access those is to run a for loop. So a for loop is going to take every letter, we're calling it letter, you can call it anything, we'll call it letter, for letter in reversed message list, and then it is going to add that letter to this empty string that we have. So let's just have it do print letter and see what we get. What's our message? Hello. And you can see it's going through the reversed message list, which we created here. So reversed message list equals reversed message. Do that. Reverse message. And now this is saying for every letter in reversed message list, One, I'm telling it to print the letter. So that's what this is, OLLEH. See, it reversed the message, and it's going through them one by one. Right? Each time it goes through a letter, it's printing it, and then it's also adding it to this reversed message string. And it's adding it with a simple plus sign. So it's taking what we had in reverse message string, adding the next letter, and making that the new reverse message string. So let's see that in action. So if we have it print the letter and print the message each time, this is what it's going to do. Hello there. So you can see it's finding the first letter that it finds is E in there. So it's printing out the letter, and then it's printing out the reverse message string, which at the beginning is just the E. And then it's finding the next letter R, and then it's printing the string is now ER because it added the R to the string. And then E, and the string becomes ERE, and it keeps going and building that string until it has added every letter to the message. And then you have the complete backwards message, which is hello there, and then prints it out at the end down here. Print, here is your secret message and the reversed message string that we created. Let's see, maybe we can just want to make this a little clearer. I realized it was getting a little jumbled there. And then this way we'll be able to see it in action a little better. And if we run that, we can scroll up here and it says here is the letter, E is our first letter in message, and then here is the updated string, is E because it's only one letter that we've looped through. Here is the letter G, so it found the next letter, and then it's adding that to the string, so it's making EG. Here's the updated string. And then the next letter A, and it's updating the string. The next letter S, it's updating the string. The next letter S, and so on, until you get the entire message reversed. And then at the bottom, here's your secret message, and it's backwards. So I think maybe the key thing that I've kind of pointed out a little bit by accident is sometimes when you're working on these projects, you're not sure how or what it's doing behind the scenes is not working out like you thought it would. You can use the print statement as kind of a beginner, a simple way to see what's going on in the code. So make liberal use of your print statements while you're doing your development so you can see what's happening behind the scenes. If you're just not sure, if it's not turning out the way you wanted, or it's doing something that you didn't expect it to do, print statements are an easy way to be able to see what's happening behind the scenes. What else could we do? Do print is your original message, and this would be equal to message, right? Because that's the first variable we put in. On the print statements, you can put the text that you want to have printed out, and then a comma, and then the variable. So let's see. Do here. Oh my. Well, I misspelled, but there we go. Alright, hello there, Everine. Alright, so I have fun playing around with this one. I think it's cool because it'll has a lot of kind of fun functionality. You can even have it do numbers. It can kind of do anything that you need reversed, put backwards. Sometimes it's good just for sorting things in a reversed order if your project involves some sort of sorting a list forward or backward. You can use this Python method reversed on your variable. So kind of cool. We saw a for loop and how it's used, how it can loop through each letter in the reversed message to create a new list. Fiddle around with it. Feel free to ask me any questions. Put questions in the comments. I'll try to answer them. As always, if you just end up breaking your code and you can't figure out what's going on, it's just giving you messages, error messages that you don't understand, feel free to go back and start over. You can always just copy, paste it back in, and you should be good to go again. So feel free to change the text or change the names of the variables or change what it's printing out. Feel free to mess around with it and see what you can do. Alright, have fun coding.